Hey boys, what's going on?
Good.
Oh. Hey, did you guys get those worms rounded up like I asked you to?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I've been looking forward to fishing all day. I want to catch a really nice bluegill, and I think we can do it. What about you guys? You think you want to catch something?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you guys eat your dinner, and then we'll go ahead and we'll head out there and get some fish, okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Hey guys, I'll tell you what, the weather's beautiful and the fish are biting, and we are really excited to be here today because we've been trapped inside the house. We've had a lot of unexpected things happen to us today and for the last couple of weeks. But I'll tell you what, it's nice outside and we're just really enjoying things. Come on! He's got a fish! Gavin, come help! Reel it in. Reel on that thing. Can you get it? Oh, let's see what you got. Oh no! That is unexpected. Look at that. That is not a fish, buddy. Oh, brother. That is really disappointing. We were planning on coming out here getting a fish. Oh, man. As it seems like everything's been a real letdown lately.
Well, at least we got a catch.
Man, I'm just really disappointed. I had all this plan. I wanted to come out here. I wanted to get this fish, maybe a few fish. I mean, I thought I might fry them up. I wasn't really sure what to do with them, but I really just wanted to come fish, and that's what I wanted to do. This is just really disappointing. Oh, I think he's got one this time. Let's go. Oh, no, not again. You got the other boot. How come the fish aren't biting? I don't understand. Guys, I really wanted to come out here and get a fish. Ugh, this is so disappointing. I'm going home. You know, guys, I'm just really disappointed because I really came out here to catch a fish, and all we're catching are these stupid boots, and I can't do anything with these stupid boots, and I don't want to mess with these boots. I want fish.
Dad?
Yeah.
I think that if you put on these boots, you can go to the edge of the pond where you can go out farther.
You know, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe I should use those, huh? Maybe these boots aren't so bad. Well, here's my fishing pole. I think I'll go out and I'll try your plan. Just walk right in?
Yeah.
All right. It's very slimy. But I'm going right out and I can get right through to here. Oh, these are great. They're keeping all the water out. Oh, I could probably fish in here all day. You know what's really funny is Daniel did all the right things. He was a friend to King Darius, and King Darius really loved him. And he really had everything he could want because King Darius gave him a really important job. He was a really important person. And the problem with that is a lot of other people were jealous of him. So they went around and they made these really hard laws that kind of tricked King Darius into making Daniel into a bad guy. Do you know what for?
Because they didn't want. They wanted to be the second person on.
That's exactly it. They were completely jealous about it.
Yeah.
So you know what they did was they went around to King Darius and they tricked him.
Mm-hmm.
They were very tricky with him because King Darius liked Daniel. So what they did was they went up and they said, hey, you know that Daniel guy, he loves God, and I happen to know for a fact he prays to God 3 times a day, every single day. So guys, if we go and we tell King Darius to make a law that goes against that, King Darius won't be able to go back on that if he finds out that Daniel's doing it. All we got to do is make sure that Daniel doesn't tell King Darius, and King Darius doesn't tell Daniel, and then King Darius won't even know that Daniel does it every day. And they made that plan. So what they did was they went to King Darius, and King Darius made this law knowing that Daniel was doing this. So it was really kind of tricky. So what do you suppose that happened after King Darius made this law?
The the wise men, they saw Daniel praying, and they reported it to King Darius.
That's exactly what they did. So King Darius realized that he had been tricked. He had been tricked. He'd been tricked into his friend getting thrown into the lion's den, because that was what the punishment was. King Darius had no idea that Daniel was going to get in trouble like that, because he didn't know Daniel was praying every day. And had King Darius known, he wouldn't have made that law. But since he had made the law, he had to follow through with it, because that's what the kings did in those days. If they made the law, they had to follow it no matter what, even though they were the king. So King Darius tried really, really hard to get out of it, but he couldn't get out of it. He had to throw Daniel in the lion's den. So all these other men that were jealous of Daniel were in the back going, they're just snickering away. But what ends up happening is Daniel gets thrown into the lion's den, and King Darius is so sad about it that he goes home and he doesn't even sleep. He's so upset about it. And when it's all said and done, he woke up first thing this morning and it said King Darius ran to the lion's den. He ran there. How many times do you think kings run?
Never.
I don't think they run very often. Not this king, I'm guessing. But he ran to it because he was really excited, and he knew that Daniel loved God, and he figured if Daniel loved God, maybe God can protect him. Let's just see. So you know what he did, what he found when he got there?
Daniel and the lions.
Yeah, they were there, but do you think Daniel lived?
Yeah.
He did live. He was alive, and all those lions were really, really hungry. So you know what happened? Daniel had served his sentence. He did his punishment. His punishment wasn't really punishment because God protected him when he was in there. So do you think that Daniel was planning on going to that lion's den, or do you think he probably had other plans before all this happened, of like going to a movie or getting a pizza like he does in VeggieTales? I think he probably would have wanted to go do something else than go in the lion's den, huh?
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. Because when it's all said and done, who wants to go into the lion's den? He doesn't want to go in there and hang out with them, because when it's all said and done, it's kind of scary. Those lions could chew him up. He probably had other plans he wanted to do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. So you know what's really crazy is those lions were definitely hungry. You know how I know? Because the Bible says that after Daniel got out, King Darius went and got all those other guys that were being mean to Daniel, and he threw them in there, and he said those lions got him before they even hit the ground. So what do you guys have that's going on with you right now as far as like being home from school? Was that part of your plan?
No, I planned that I would be in school for a sprint until spring break was over.
But now that's going to be a long time, huh? So, I mean, weren't you guys a little bit, let down that you don't get to do all the fun stuff at school, see all your friends?
Yep.
Probably pretty let down that you don't get to go to church and see all your friends there too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what do you suppose that you do with that?
We can pray to God, and He's still our friends, and we have everybody else here with us at home.
That is true. But what about our friends? Doesn't it just completely let you down?
Well,
Yeah.
well, we're not staying home forever. Once all of it's done, we can still go back and see them.
That is a really good point. So you just think that you need to be a little bit patient, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you suppose there's anything fun you can do in the meantime? Maybe there's some things that are positive that you couldn't do before, huh? That maybe if you weren't at home, you wouldn't get to do?
Well, we could go.
An hour-long recess.
Ooh, you get really long recesses at home, huh?
We could go back here and catch more boots in case we get more holes in our boots.
Oh, no. Yeah, that could be crazy. I was kind of thinking it's really kind of cool because I've got to see a lot of you guys, and Mommy's got to see a lot of you guys too. And that's not something that always happens. It's kind of refreshing to see everybody and get to do stuff at home, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be running around and doing all this stuff. We just get to hang out with each other, and that's something we haven't done for a while, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You know what I'm really happy you guys are doing? You guys have been doing a really good job of it. because you guys are at home so much more, it can kind of be a challenge for mommy to keep you guys wrangled up. Because sometimes you guys get a little crazy, and you know what I really like about you guys? When mommy asks you to do something, you listen. And isn't that even better? Because then she usually wants you to listen because she has other things that she wants you to do, and they usually end up being fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really glad because it's so important that you guys listen to mom and dad when you guys are off on this time, because they are also off, and you know what? You guys can be an encouragement to them because they're probably a little stressed out trying to figure out what they're going to do with you guys all the time, huh? It's a good thing you guys are listening. I'm happy about it. So I'm really glad because you guys kind of helped me. I was really sad about catching those boots, but you know, it's really not so bad. We still got to come out and enjoy the day. And when it's all said and done, you know, we'll get another chance to come out and we'll fish and we'll get another fish.
Yeah.
You know, it won't be so bad. We just got to make the best of what's going on and enjoy the fact that it's nice outside. We got to see all this stuff. And what we really have to learn from this is God's the one that's in control of all of it. And really, when we are all upset about not getting to do the things that we want to do normally, we can remember that God gave us other gifts within it, like getting to hang out with each other more often.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been really excited to see you guys more, and I'm glad you guys are too. And you know what? I think Daniel, in the very end of all that, was really excited that he didn't get all upset at God about going to the lion's den. He just did what God told him to do. And you know what ended up happening? He still got everything he had before. He just had to wait a little longer for it, and it wasn't so bad. You know, guys, I really like making these videos, and it's been a lot of fun getting to hang out with the boys, kind of come out to the lake and do this. But the reality of it is I really have been a little bit sad because he can't really go anywhere. We're cooped up. But the thing that we have to keep in mind is Daniel probably didn't want to go into that lion's den either, but he was doing what God told him to do. And right now, the biggest thing you guys need to keep in mind is to do what God tells you to do. And the biggest one I want you to remember this week is to keep in mind that we are supposed to follow our parents' instructions. We need to listen to mom and dad because they've got a lot of fun stuff for us to do, but they can't do it if we're not listening. So you guys go through your week, have some fun. Go ahead and remember that, hey, you know, it's really not that bad. We get to hang out with mom and dad and have a whole lot of fun. And when it's all said and done, this is all over, we get to go right back to doing what we were doing anyway. All right, guys, see you later.